I hope it works now. I have a cool thing I want to try. Let's see. Oh man, this is kind of loud. Hold on. Oh, I saw somebody messaged and now I can't see anything. Hold on. Oh my god.
A lot of amazing questions and stuff.
My god. Hold on, let's see. There we go. Hi, Gay Raven. Look at my new Pomodoro timer I set up. That's what made me a little bit late, sort of. Let's see. I wonder if I can. Man. I'm trying to make sure this stays up. Bookmarks bar. Okay. There we go. That should do it. Oh my gosh! Thank you! You're my first subscriber ever! I really hope you used your like Amazon free thing. That's so sweet. Thank you so much. I wish there was a way that I could like put it on the screen, but I don't know how to do that yet. But thank you. Thank you for subscribing. This is fun. Okay, somehow I'll put it in here. Control V. There we go. It's unavailable to use until the 20th. Well, thank you for subscribing anyway. That's so sweet. I hope it's like eventful. I got a new timer. I'm sure you can see it. It's like, wait, yeah, here, right there. And it is a Pomodoro timer, which means that we can do a couple sets of 15 minutes of writing and 5 minutes of chilling. And then there's apparently like a long one, but I don't know. I'll figure it out. And I have it so that I can just kind of type in certain commands and it'll work. So I wonder if I can like start, pause, skip, and restart. Okay, let's see if that'll... I'm testing it out on you. You're the guinea pig today. Let's see. So if you're in the writing mood and you want to just go for it right now, we can do it. We'll have the writing for 15 minutes and the chilling out for 5. You can write more about your gay sailors. It'll be very exciting. Let's see. Guinea pig, more of a miniature giant space hamster. I love it. Hamsters are so cute. All right, let's do it. Hi, Jay. You're going to be a guinea pig for the Pomodoro method. I downloaded and set up a new command-oriented timer, as you can see in the middle there. So hopefully it'll work. We're going to do the whole 15 and 5 minutes thing. It feels weird just like diving into it though. I'm like, should I chit-chat more? But no. Also, the Gay Raven is my first subscriber ever. Kachoo says thank you. Hooray. Oh my gosh. All subscriber stuff will go to his cat treats. Oh, it's fun. Oh, buddy. All right, this is when we need to pick an up or down. This is the up or down situation here. He's not doing it. Okay, I feel like more treats the better. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to try and do it. Yes, do we have our hydration? Oh my gosh. Hydration, fueled by hydration and imagination. Are we ready to go? My bones are never comfortable. They're always. I got a cup of tea and a bottle of water and snacks. Diet Pepsi, good stuff. I have my. I call it witch water, but it's just to make it more fun. But it's just water. Yeah. All right. I say we do it. We're gonna try it. I think I do this and this, and I think it's gonna. It's it's doing it. Oh my gosh, it's working. Okay. We're focusing for 15 minutes. I was really hoping it would not tick 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 the whole time because I am not a tick fan. Oh, buddy. Oh, he's already tangled. This is my focus time. He was not sitting on me the whole time I was doing this. There we go. Okay. Now I'm busy. Now I'm focused. Now our intentions are clear, and this is this little dance he's doing in my lap. But we're going for it. Friend, please. Okay. I also totally forgot to ask anyone what they were writing, but I will ask you during our 5-minute break because we're getting business done. Gee. Aw, I like the little emote. It's so cute. Okay. I'm trying to figure out what my character even looks like. I have it in my mind, but it's not not finding the right words to describe it. Love how it's updating now. Hi, Jenna. Look at my timer. I set it up. I'm a tech wizard. I had to watch like a video 5 times to make it work, but I'm like so proud of it right now. See, timers are hard. Maybe I can figure out a way to put it on um, our stream. I think that on yours, on your channel, but I mean the one that we use for us to stream, I forget what it's called, but it has a duck in it. I bet you there's a way to do it. Oh my gosh, sorry. We're supposed to be taking a break. I'm 10 seconds over. Hold on, let me see if I can. Okay. So, how did everybody do? What's going on? I'm surprised that the break timer didn't have a little sound with it. You want an ice cream bar, but you don't want to go downstairs to get it out of the freezer. I totally feel that. I do hate that it randomly needed to, update. I'm just reading a book at the moment. I love it. I would love to know which book. Total speed reader over there. I see when Jenna joined. I totally ignored everything. Oh, on the next print, you're going to work on YouTube stuff. Nice. I think that's awesome. I liked the world building interview. That was a super special upload to the your Patreon. And at the end, it's basically I get rewarded by getting to critique partner for you once I finish this stream setup. I'm excited. It's been fun. Blood Beast, book 5 of the Demonata series. Very cool. Very cool. I don't think I've heard of Blood Beast before. I want to look it up. I have so many tabs open. It's crazy. Blood Beast. Demonata. Cool. The covers look really neat, kind of like the old-timey covers. It's fun. I think I need to do like a squat or or something. I've been kind of like sitting all day. Oh man, my limbs are not. I have to do the like shake it out moment. I don't know how to actually squat correctly, but we're just gonna pretend I do. Look, I'm working out. This is so helpful and healthy. They're like 10 to 15 years old at this point. Oh, cool. It was my favorite horror series as a kid. They do really, I mean, the covers still hold up. No wonder it's like, oh, that looks like the old horror covers. I mean, that makes sense now. I need to weed out some of these. Oopsie. I totally no wonder I have so many tabs open. I have it open on my work side of things. I don't want them to know that I'm looking up eye colors for characters. It's private information. I kid. I also figured out that the hairstyle I'm thinking of for one of the characters is a faux hawk. It's like a type of faux hawk. But it's a curly haired faux hawk, so. Oh no, Butters. What a finicky little lady. She's really sweet though. We can't be mad at her. Oh, I'm getting ads. I'm sorry that it's happening, but also thank you for watching them because I get 1 penny, probably. I don't know actually how this works yet. Now my computer wants to update. Very cool. Oh, Butters. Okay. The break is gonna end soonish. And we're gonna write again. And you're gonna do YouTube stuff and eat ice cream and read. And we're in it together. And we're gonna do hydration and imagination. It dinged. It did make a sound. I just completely tuned it out. Okay. Okay, I can do this. I saw it happening. I still like... Oh, don't do it, buddy. You're gonna hurt yourself. Friend. Ah! Sorry, he's totally tangled. Please don't do that. My goodness. What a menace. What an absolute fluff menace to everybody. I love the targeted ads. It wants Jenna to get a cat, and it wants Thomas to have Fandango. Whoa, it is like crazy raining outside. I can hear that through my headphones. That's nuts. If my power goes out, I'm sorry. I get ads about visiting Wales. I live in Wales. You gotta love where you live. You gotta. Wales is really pretty. I've never been, but I had a friend that like lived there, or like he lived there, and then he ended up moving to like London, which was really hard for him. But he would send me pictures of the mountains. It was really, really pretty. Let's see. Oh, and I can turn up the music again too. Snowdonia National Park. Wow. Wow. I love the progression of that unhinged commercial that you got. Their house burns down while they were. Oh my gosh. Sometimes it is nice to be a tourist in your own country. Oh dear. There we go. Oh my god, Thomas, I'm so sorry. Yes, do butter size. That's a wonderful use of your time. do not know if you can hear that thunder, but it is like shaking my windows. Perfect time to write. It was a dark and stormy night. You can hear it. Your village is haunted by a horrible goose. That is a horrible dark and stormy night. We had thunder here last night. It was glorious. Yeah. I really like thunderstorm weather. It makes me feel electrified. I'm sure it has something to do with like the ions in the air or something. If anyone's ever played Untitled Goose Game, it's a great co-op game for you to play either on your own or with a partner or a friend. Just saying. I know that's old, but I love it. Oh, no. You can come here, this way. There we go. It's just warm here. Cliff said the weather was perfect. I love that. It was way too hot today, and it was threatening to rain all day long, so it was like gross. And it's finally cooled down here, and we've had rain. Things are green once more. I love it. Oh, thank you. Oh, it's a long break this time. Wow, it didn't ding. It didn't ding. Now we get a nice long 10-minute break. This is exciting. Yay, Pomodoro method. I'm getting so much stuff done. As long as my child isn't trying to claw up my body, my fluffy child. What did everyone do? What are you working on? Did you get anything done? Maybe you didn't. I want to hear about everything. I got a huge chunk of my character outline finished for Crick, short for Cricket, and I think that, oh, it's just lightning a lot. I really hope it does not shut off my electricity. If it does, I'm so sorry. Butter stopped just in time too. I love that. I'm also going to do some bendy leggies over here. Finally started my Google PowerPoint for my cast, their basic traits, appearance, and relationship. See, I feel like that is what I'm doing. I'm calling it a character outline, but you don't have to call it. But I feel like that's pretty cool. It's interesting you're doing a Google PowerPoint. Then you can kind of include the like images with it. That's pretty cool. 93 words. The young women are about to try to convince. Almost read that as conceive, and I was like, oh, interesting. Trying to convince the older women that they should be doing the journey together. I love that. Okay, let me actually see how many words I wrote. I ended up writing 363. Man, this really like goes by like, I don't know what it is about the Pomodoro method that gets me. But it really feels like things go quickly and I do stuff really fast. I got an ad for the Pedro Pascal Fantastic Four movie. Man, I hope... And Thomas says Jeff Goldblum is trying to get me to rent an apartment. It's so funny. I was so excited for the ads, but I know they're annoying. So I'm like both annoyed and excited at the same time. I could do images, but do not have any for my characters except for my MC, which is art of my old D&D character. If you dare to combine sweet and tart, you'll pucker and your lips will change color, apparently. Wow. It's fine, they don't happen often. Okay, good. Because I went in there and there's like a way to make them either really long and only happen every once in a while, or really short and happen sporadically. And I think I made it for either a minute or a minute and a half every like 30 or 35 minutes or something like that. So hopefully things line up. It's Axel! Axelada. Okay, working on my business cards at the moment. I'm almost done. I'm just being picky. Honestly, being picky with business cards can make or break the business cards and make them kind of like memorable. So I think that's pretty good. Thomas, they happen to show up for me during the break when we're talking instead of during the sprint. Damn it. Okay, maybe I can like figure out a way. Oh, I wish I could like disperse them. Be like while the break, or not while the break is happening, while the writing is happening, just like have them play. That would be really cool if I could figure out a way to like time it correctly. A lot of streamers do it a 3 minute per 60 minutes. Okay, maybe that's how it's set up. I'm not sure. I know it's not more. It can't possibly be more than that because I put it kind of like low, but enough that it was like, oh, don't go. There's like a little line of like, don't go lower than this, or like it's literally for no reason. So I was like, okay, so I made it as low as I could. But one of my favorite streamers just has a chunk of ads and then nothing for an hour. That's awesome. I wonder which one is preferred. Llewellyn, my ship's healer, has a very fun weapon. He uses a kusarigama. Let me look up what that is. Kusarigama. Oh, I've seen this before. Wow. That's very cool. And scary. Very cool and scary. Scary and cool. Honestly, I prefer that. Get the ads over and done with and then an hour of uninterrupted stream. But you got to do what works best for you. Okay, that's good. We've got to vote for lots of ads and then nothing. It's essentially a comma on a chain. Very interesting. I'm not actually complaining. I mean, I guess I am, but not about you. No, that's fine. This is a learning curve again. And I'm really not sure why I got the ability to have ads when I can't tell how many followers I have. It says 34 here, which is very exciting, but I don't actually know, like, let's see. Hold on. I want to see how many followers I actually have. Oh my god. That's crazy thunder. Well, now I can't tell. No, it says 34. So I don't know why they let me do it early, but I'm not complaining. I would like my 11 cents earlier than I thought it would be. Lucas, the MC, uses a rapier. Evitel, his mentor, uses a whole host of weapons. She was an admiral for centuries. Grayson, the other love interest, uses a big old bonk stick of greatsword. I love that. See? Rolling thunder. I'm glad you can hear it because it's really loud. Got 34 followers from what I can see. Yeah. I also vote cluster than nothing. Oh, good. I'm glad you can hear the thunder. It's a vibe. We're vibing. Also, I do have to like... I'm sorry. I'm going to do like weird squat leggy things off to the side before because we have 2 minutes. And we're gonna, I'm like preparing, I'm like gearing up. I'm like, yes. Wouldn't that be funny if I was like, quick, do like a lift break or something? Everyone get their resistance bands. I don't know. I just like, I'm very cracky. I'm sure this is extremely, you know, look. Woo! Squats. bends, stretches. Yeah, get yourself some hydration. Get yourself de-shrimped and make sure you're comfy. Yes, I'm gonna crack every joint back to where it's supposed to be. I'm genuinely surprised you can hear the thunder, but I'm happy about that. Very cool. Hydration, imagination. It's T-1 minute and we're going. You can't hear it. Interesting. There were just two. I mean, there's been way more than two, but there's been like two big booms. Boom, boom. I'm taking a poll on YouTube to see if people would watch me on Twitch. Good, please, please, please do Twitch with me. I still don't understand it, but I want you to be over here. It's so fun. I do like that I'm able to set up this space. I feel like I get to create like a third space for like writers, you know, and I think it's fun. Oh, also, if you're like me and you procrastinate basic bodily functions, I do. Make sure to use the restroom. Yes, that's important. Oh, no is winning. I am so upset. Oh, man. Okay, hold on. It's time to start writing again. Give it time. Maybe there will be more options. Also, you're asking YouTube people, and there's not a way to ask. Well, I don't know how you can do a poll. What I'm saying is, what if the Twitch people don't see it? I'm sure they're out there. Now, yes is winning. See? If it's a tie, we can dual stream at the same time. Be so cool. Also, at some point, I know I'm talking over our focus time. We're supposed to be focusing. I'm so sorry. What we could do, I don't know if this is okay to do or not, or if it's preferred, but what if we wanted to experiment, then I could do a stream here and yours and see if like what the preference is or something. I just don't want to take anybody from your streams. That's what I was gonna say that's what I'm worried about, Mr. Steal Your Girl, but I just mean I don't want to be rude. Egg experiment. We could egg experiment. Okay. Okay, I'm writing now. Oh, and I can turn up the music. Stop it. Oh my gosh, the gay raven, it keeps gifting. Stop doing that. You're being too nice. You're gifting everyone things. I can't handle it. Thank you, gay raven. I'm sorry I don't have the emote set up so it could be like, confetti, amazing. Subscriptions. Now I have 3 subscriptions. That's nuts. That's so kind. I appreciate you. very much. You've been extremely supportive from the beginning. I mean, everyone who's here has been. And no one yet has been annoyed by how much I talk about Twitch. Ooh, I also have these. Is that a bit? Is that the proverbial bit? 95 out of 1,000. What is happening? I don't understand what's happening, but I'm very excited. I think that's a bit. They're bits. Okay. This is exciting. I still don't understand what they are, but I appreciate it. I was just telling Jenna how I was going to learn what bits were. You can use bits to make fun stuff happen. They be bits. You are already in your pirate era. I can feel it emanating from how you're speaking. I love it. That's so cool. There was like a big banner and everything. This is very exciting. Arr. This is so fun. I love how you're like just very magical and things are happening. And I'm like, wow, whoa. And it just keeps going. For our next, oh, I know we're in our focus thing. For our next off spot, like our chill time, I am curious what people do during the day and when they like write in DM and video game by night. I'm very curious to know what they do during the day, like what their regular person job is, if that makes sense. I'm only asking because I'm thinking about getting into something else, but I'm curious to know what other people are doing. So, but don't answer yet because we're writing and celebrating Gay Raven's bits and gifts and banners and magic and confetti. You can use bits to create message effects, gigantify emotes, or throw some celebration stuff on screen. And you can also do similar stuff with channel points. Points you just gain over time, but bits cost monies. And once you get more comfy in your setup, you can add all sorts of fun things people can buy with bits or points. Wow, that is really cool. That's probably why I'll see things like where like someone will suddenly have like a cowboy hat on, or there'll be like fun things spinning around on the screen whenever people pay bits. You have 1,400 channel points. That is so impressive. Yeah, exactly. Very interesting. Man, I really need to research more about Twitch because I really like it and I don't know a damn thing about it. But I'm excited that I'm learning more. friend is a VTuber and has redeems that make his models do dances or makes it rain cheese because he's a mouse. That's so cute and so fun. I wonder if we could like just make like Kachoo's face just smash up against the screen and like slide off to the side. My fave streamer has a thing where a certain amount of bit gifted, a sound will play and she'll do a little dancey dance. That is so fun. This is really cool. There's one that they took a picture of, or they took a screenshot of my first stream that did not save. And they put it in Cyborg Central and was talking about how it froze on Kachoo's face and he's just like off to the side. And I think that would be really funny if I could like make that into some sort of blob we could use. But I'll think on it. We'll think. Because I also saw you can buy stuff from like Etsy and or from artists, like, well, Etsy artists, but like from like artists and stuff too. I just didn't understand exactly what they were. So I feel like this word describes my character and the word is litigious, but now I need to make sure I know what I'm talking about. No, well, no, that's like Karen-y, never mind. I wanted them to be like very justice oriented, like very by the book. You could have Kachoo emojis and stuff. That's very cool. I also like that the Gay Raven has like first and like has the box, like the gift box with the number 1, like the gold gift box. I think that's really fun. And now you have a star next to your name, and that's perfect for you because you're made of like space dust basically. So I think it's fun. Here's Jeff Goldblum again. I don't need an apartment, Jeff. I'm so sorry about that. I'm going to somehow make the ads go first, all in a chunk, and then hopefully we have nice long breaks from it. The Substar. Oh, cool. Oh, hi, Standard Fiend. Welcome. I am supposed to be quiet and we are working on our writing stuff, but then I also got really pumped up because the Gay Raven has been like using magical elements in the stream. I know, I'm not focusing. We have 3 minutes, it's fine. I can do stuff really fast. I'm on task. I'm also using Jenna Moressi's secret workbook that you get if you pre-order her How to Write Romantasy book. And if you show proof of order, then you get this fun power couple workbook. And that's what I'm working on, and I'm almost finished with it. I finished. I finished the character outline. Oh my gosh, that means I need to move on to the regular, like, actual story outline. And I am nervous. We still have a minute. So I'm going to set that up. The actual outline. Okay, hold on. It's gonna be talkie time soon. And I want to know how everyone did and also what their secret regular human person job is. If you want to share. No pressure. Yay, it's break time. It doesn't ding when it's break time, but it does ding when you're supposed to focus, and I find that upsetting. Excuse me. I could make this substar a special symbol. Very cool. Okay, you finished your YouTube stuff. Good job, Jenna. Fave aforementioned streamer has a little sunflower seed that grows and blossoms over time. That's so cool. What is this streamer's name? If you want to share, and if not, you can private message me, or if not, then you don't have to share at all. But that is a very cool thing. Suppress was what you were trying to type. Attempt number 1, suppress. Attempt number 2, suppress. You're close. You got like some of the letters. I finished Llewellyn's little box of details. I love that. I finished all my YouTube stuff for the day, and my secret regular job is writing LOL. It is, and I think that your secret regular job is fantastic and is total like life goals and super cool. She's called JoJoy on Twitch. I'm going to add her to people to look up. Check out JoJoy. It's very cool. I saw this thing. It was suggested to me on Etsy because this is where I got like all these other things. But it's like a little cauldron and it slowly fills up. And it's like, oh, we're going toward our goal or something. But I just didn't understand what goals were or what the point of it was yet. So I will have to do more research. You wrote 28 whole words. I love it. I wrote... I think from here down is when I wrote... Oh my god, please tell me. 273 words. That's pretty good. And my Clark Kent job is typing computer code. I love that. You got kicked out? Why did it kick you out? Friend with Grayson, kind-hearted, compassionate, moonlight skin, faint shimmer. Oh, I like the shimmery stuff. Harming magic, uses last resort. This is very cool. I like that you could potentially play that character as like, or your written character as like a D&D character too, or like as a oh my gosh, like a video game character as well. Not saying that's how you're writing it, but I think that it could like translate really easily. Secret regular job, you know this already, but I manage a video game store. I love and hate that for you because I can imagine the treachery of the day-to-day. And I kind of want to send you a video that someone did recently on the difficulties of that job. And at the same time, you get to be surrounded by video games. So it's like, and maybe some cool people instead of weird people. You have monthly sub goals or follower goals or bit goals. And you can do rewards and such for achieving them. Okay, cool. I wonder, that makes me feel weird to imagine, not in like a judging other people way, but in me asking for that way, because I feel like it's me asking for money, and I think that this is just a different culture on Twitch and I need to get over it. But I will sit with that and figure my shit out. No regular world job at the moment. The job market where I am is horrendous. Yeah, I can imagine. I can imagine. So hang in there. That's job market right now is pretty rough, unless I want to do, you know, a certain type of skill that I have, which I just don't want to do that right this second. But it is good to know that it's there if I need to. But I am starting to look elsewhere, even than either in addition to the job I have now or separate than the job I have now. So you motivate people watching to give things. You can do stuff when goal has been reached. Very cool. Maybe I could do, well, maybe this is too involved, but maybe if I reach a certain thing, I could do like a tarot card reading or something. But maybe that's too involved. I don't know. If I have to work retail, at least it's with fun stuff. I did have a stinky regular in today, and he made me a close late. Yeah. He made me made me close late. That is horrible. I definitely know what it's like working with John Q. Public, as they say. I think it's more of a thing for people who do Twitch full time and have to make their living that way. Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, man. The break is going to be over in 1 second. Well, I'm talking anyway. Some people do that, and then, yeah, that could be fun, though. Okay, cool. Okay. Also, I didn't get to do my bendy legs. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just doing it off to the side. Pretend I'm really good at this. Pretend this is aesthetic. These are aesthetic, like, squats and stretches and bends, and I'm so beautiful while I'm doing them. Oh, I've just been extra agitated lately. My legs have been wanting to, like, walk and run and frolic. Yes, I am very, you know, bendy and can do all of my weird arm things, so, you know. Okay, I'm gonna write again. Now I'm getting into legit plotting. Scheming. Okay. Doing it. I'm doing it. Thank you. Oh, I want to know what you're working on, Standard Fiend, but no pressure. You don't have to answer me right now since we're supposed to be like not talking or whatever. I'm acting like I didn't make this rule myself. I'm excited for your newsletter. You could put all kinds of stuff in there. I say this, but I know you were just talking about how you were like more the same kind of thing. Like I'm still trucking, getting her done. Sometimes aunties have trouble with emotion expression, says Panda Express. What odd commercials you're getting. Very strange. They heard the, oh my gosh, fortune cookie slander we were all saying last stream. And now they're coming for you. And they're justifying that they have trouble with emotional expression. Okay, Kachoo, you are going to fall. There. break from focus time. I want to know how everyone did. I'm finding myself pondering. And I wrote 218 words. I haven't talked a lot about my novel, I'm realizing. It's a fantasy adventure. Yeah, I definitely want to know about your novel. It's a fantasy adventure set in a world loosely based on the 1900s, 1910s aesthetic. And it's about a magical librarian teaming up with his ex-girlfriend, ooh, juicy, and a prince to stop his evil boss from doing magical environmental damage with a spell he created. Interesting. We love like the nature, save nature, eco-friendly, like librarian too. Oh, that's so good. Grayson's skeleton is done. Up next will be, Evitel and Sigrid's. Nice. 209 words, Thomas. Excellent. I love that. I'm really stuck on if I should make this a dual perspective or not. And I think it's leaning more toward I should. But I've only been kind of like thinking about one character the whole time. So, I mean, I like both. But I think this is going to need to be a dual perspective. Oh no, I'm out of incense. What is this horrible realization? I don't know what incense were you trying to... I want to know the smell, because I will live vicariously through anyone who has incense, because I cannot be around it and my eyes will fall out of my head. Do you want to know one of the funniest early scenes with Grayson? Yes, I would like to know. I think it's fun that we are all writing together. Oh my gosh, and it's a long break! We're having a long break this time, so now we can talk books a lot. I'm almost out. If I could, I'd send some rain or king cake through the monitor to you. Let's see. I'm not actually out. Just the ones I had near my desk were empty, but I have a stash. Good. What is the incense? I must know. I need to know. I want to know if it's like what the smell is. Sandalwood, musk, dragon's blood, and nag champa. Nag champa. Why does that sound familiar? I want to know what dragon's blood smells like. Oh, it's a combination of sandalwood and either champak or frangipani. Oh my gosh, frangipani. I'm not saying that right. I'm gonna look up how to say it. How do you say it? It's a flower. It's a beautiful flower. Oh, I've seen these flowers before. They look fake. You'll have to gut a dragon. That's the only way to know. Iron. Charcoal. That's what it smells like. There. Making a note. Let's see. Dragon's blood is sap from a specific tree mixed with some stuff. Let's see. What is dragon's blood incense? I'm looking it up. It's the resin of the Dracana Draco tree. And ooh, apparently you can use it in like spell crafting too if you're into that kind of magical thing. And it's said to be good for protection, purification, and enhanced spiritual practices. I didn't realize that there were so many things with incense. It's so cool. I really wish I could like use it more every time I have a big allergic reaction to whatever. I don't know, maybe it's like the way it burns or something, but it really gets me. Sandalwood and dragon's blood are really popular in mystical stores. Oh, I do like the smell of sandalwood a lot. Butters is getting hyphy. Okay, the scene where this is the Grayson scene. The scene where we meet him, Evitel asks him to find Lucas some clothes, as his old clothes were ruined by his sprint through the dense forest, then the salt starching from the ocean, of course. Grayson, who is roughly the size of a bear, brings back a stack of his own clothes for Lucas, who is definitely not the size of a bear. We love, like, that dress-up moment, where it's like, I'm going to wear this, but it's a little big on me. Your audiobook recording dates are booked. Ooh, it's gonna be so exciting. So, okay, is this a recording like you're totally like gonna do it, or is this the recording where you have to like kind of like audition and see? But I am super curious how this is gonna go. I also am so curious like where you're gonna record it, or if they provide it at your house or something. This is just so cool. Oh, you're the narrator. I know you're crying, but I'm very excited about this. A lot of incense, especially the stuff in sticks, is really just mostly scentless base that is then dipped in scented oils, so not pure incense. That is the only kind I've had is the cheap stuff, so I'm pretty sure that that's the ones I'm getting. I'd like to switch to pure natural incense, but I'm sure it's pricier. I also can't have incense anymore or burn candles or anything because of Luca, the African grey, because with birds you can't do that. They breathe a very interesting way where they expel all the air from their lungs every single time. It helps them with flight or something. I don't understand. But that's why you can't have anything like smoky or burning around them because it can easily affect their lungs. So I thought that was very interesting. They said they don't need me to audition. Good. I'm going to a studio. You're going to get to go to a studio. This is very exciting. It's fine. I love the use of that emoji. It's so perfect. They breathe circularly, sorta, so far as I understand. It's just completely different from how mammals breathe. It's very different. Interesting with breathing circularly. So yeah, even just a little bit of, like, you know, stuff in there makes them not do so well. Also, I need to... Everyone bend and stretch. Bend and stretch, Kachoo. Up, 2, 3, 4. Keep it up. 2, 3, 4. And down we go. Okay. Bending, stretching, flapping my wings. Drink your drinks. That sounded horrible. I'm so sorry. I'm just built like that. Oh no. Which wing's up? Okay. Birds shouldn't smoke. I agree. It's a bad habit. Also, go Jenna. Like I said before, just pretend it's a really long YouTube video. I think that's a great reframe and way to think about it. I think that's wonderful. Let's see. My goodness. Blah, blah, blah. My legs are so upset with me for not walking more today. I didn't get on my little treadmill. I definitely was not going to walk outside. Ugh! Kachoo. I'm really scared that my way too long book is going to be super boring. Listen, I'm not the writing expert like Jenna is. However, as long as you move the plot forward or the romance forward every single time, it shouldn't be boring. It dinged. So let's get writing, typing, relaxing, whatever it is you're doing. I need a plot. I need a plot. It's so funny. Okay. That's what I'm doing right now. Plotting, scheming, conniving. Ugh. There we go. Ouch. Ouch. Please don't claw me anymore. You can just sit regularly. You don't have to do all that. Okay. There we go. He's in my lap. I don't think you can see him. Behold. Okay. I think this is also our last focus chunk. Then we'll have a little wind down and the stream will end. And I like how this is set up. I'm glad I got this timer. This witchy Pomodoro timer. was at least a knocking. Intruder alert is right. Toddler intruder. Well, one of my neighbors just exploded, or someone found a firework from the 4th they had forgotten about. That happened where my babo was like, I have a stick, a very cool stick or interesting stick or weird stick or something like that. And then we're like, what kind of stick are you holding? And it was totally like a luckily spent like firework. But we're like, how did this even get here? Bad for the environment. Bad for the environment. Not a fan. I'm gonna party poop all over the firework thing. I need to get like a child carrier for Kachoo. Yeah. He wants me to hold him like a baby. I need to hold you like a baby. But I need my hands. I need my hands to type. Yeah. About you, and it's an interview with a small article bit, and he's talking about my book and quoting things I wrote in the book that I never wrote in the book. What? They're writing tip examples I listed in my interview, and I guess he just assumes they're in the book too. I was explaining the importance of using your 5 senses, so I gave examples of doing that, and he's like, the world she builds lists the 5 senses examples I gave that had nothing to do with TSC. Oh no. What kind of interview? That honestly, that's just this is not the first time I've heard of it, but it's a sign of like maybe someone who doesn't have a really good interview skill because they're not following up on the information that they're getting, and they're making a lot of assumptions, and worse, putting words in your mouth / book sort of. Odd. I'm sorry. Very strange. That would bother me. Yeah, it is unprofessional. It's like not, I wouldn't, you like kind of can't call yourself an interviewer if that's happening. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't care. I'm just shaking my head and laughing. Yeah. It's funny because there's a lot of people who are going to read that because they've read TSC and they're going to be like, yeah, she didn't write that. Like, I don't remember that being in there, but it's still good advice. So that's good. Oh my god. In TSC, she describes the music floating from the ends, and I'm like, what ends? What? Oh my. Those underground layers. They're selling their wares in the tunnels. I'm reminded of a concert review I read once for a concert that I attended, and he was listing all the songs played and commenting on how it was trite and too, quote, looking back or whatever, except the songs he listed were not actually played at the show. And he was listing songs from a tentative playlist that were announced early on that was abandoned soon after. What a dick. Everyone's being so silly. Yeah, where it's just like, okay, imagine not going to something or not reading something and then being like, I'm going to report on that. This is completely fabricated. I'm going to report on that. Like, just write fiction at this point. Also, it is break time, and this is our, I think, last little break, and then I think we're all done. And if we're not, I have to be all done after this 5 minutes. So, because I can't tell, I thought it was like one on and one off, and each one was counted toward the ultimate goal of 6, but I think I'm wrong. I think each one counts as like every 15 and then a break counts as a thing. So 97 words. Oh wait, no, I skipped. Wait, hold on. I'll share the bit in Cyborg Central. Okay, I can't wait to see it, even though I'm horrified. Okay, Evitel and Secret little profiles are done. They aren't 100% set in stone. Any of these, of course, just little references in case I forget. Perfect. Actually, I need to do that with like, it's not quite, well, it's like a magic system, but then also like blood ritual system too. I need to come up with a little bit of harder magic for one and softer magic for the other. But magic systems nonetheless. And then Jenna said one of the senses examples I gave was literally from my book, and they're claiming it's in TSC. Wow, you're plagiarizing. But thank you for using the example from my book. What did I come back to? I walked away to find food. Was unsuccessful. All the food in the house is around. I get it. And find out there's no ends in TSC. Evitel and Secret are 919 and 920 years old, respectively, married for 828 years. That is a long and healthy and happy marriage, and I am happy for them. Oh, I want to go see you in Cyborg Central. Let's see. Okay. Hold on. Her breakout novel, and now I'm reading it out loud. Okay, her breakout novel, Savior's Champion, captured the hearts of readers across the globe. Its blend of mythological nods, emotional depth, and romantic tension earning its place among book depositories' best books of all time. Very true. The world she builds is visceral, sensed through the color of robes, the scent of hazelnut. Oh! Oh no, that's so specific to mine. Oh no. And the music drifting from local inns. Oh no. Yet for all its grandeur, Moresi never forgets that the blah blah blah. If you're in Iona Wayland stream, this is what I'm referring to. Oh no. I love the hazel. Okay, so for those, Sigma, OMG, hello, I follow you on Instagram. So happy I caught you live. Oh my gosh, hi Sigma. We're getting really close to the end of stream, so I'm sorry that you're getting me at the tail end. But if you don't mind following, I've been kind of doing this around 7:30 EST, kind of a lot. So I'm excited. Maybe in the future you can join again. I should have put this on Instagram more. I put it for the first two, and then now I just kind of keep forgetting to do that. So I'm glad. And I'm really excited because the news about me is that I got as a Twitch like affiliate, but I don't have enough followers, so I don't know how that happened. But I'm going with it. So now I have commercials and get several cents a commercial. Hooray. But yeah, see, just like right now I have commercials. So Thomas is like, oh, come on, Travago, not now. I do need to figure out a way to better fix the commercials so that I think the consensus is that we prefer them all to be in one big clump and not dispersed. All your magic using characters have been their profiles done except for Laurent, whose magic is entirely passive and allows him to see the world despite being entirely blind. He is the night watchman on the ship. Oh, interesting. Side note, just a little bit of like a thing to keep in mind, that if you are like curing, quote, curing with quotes around it, blindness, then it's more of a no-no, because then it's like erasing disability. But if you are giving him like a different way of seeing, because a lot of blind people have a different way of seeing, then that's more of a better like representation of blindness. So it's like aura powers. Okay, yeah. See, that could be a way, kind of like what they did with Daredevil, where like he can kind of see sound, but he's still blind. Like it doesn't take away from his disability, because the goal isn't to cure, disabilities. It's to like, I'm not explaining this well. I kind of wish I had my non-fic out there about how to write representation, but that's my little side note. I'm not saying you're doing that. I'm just throwing that out there because it sounds very cool. But yeah, so the things that we're all joking about is that, or the whole the scent of hazelnut is this thing in my cozy paranormal mystery that I've been working on, and I'm now taking a little mini break from to work on my whole vampire changeling thing. That one, every time this is a little bit of a spoiler, but anytime there's like a spirit around her and it's like the intensity of the smell of hazelnut kind of intensifies, and then that will carry on to future like characters and stuff. But I wanted to make it very prevalent in the first book, but it was just really funny because Jenna said it perfectly. It's okay to give them powers so long as it's not in a way that makes them seem healed or better than being disabled. Yes, thank you for helping, because I was not explaining that very well. I'm sometimes very eloquent. I am an author, can't you tell? And sometimes I'm not. Like right now. It's okay to heal from an injury or have a disability change over time because that's normal, but to cure something uncurable with magic comes off as icky. Yeah, perfect. You got it. And I'm not saying you would have done that, but that was more of me, like, of the whole cure thing, but that's more of me having like a caveat to the side, because blind rep it's not very common in books, so I'm excited about this. Yeah, I'm very excited about it. Yeah, we're just like, a lot of us are authors. I don't know if you, Sigma, are an author or a writer too, or if you're looking into it, but we are perfecting our craft, and it's good to be like intentional with the things we're writing. But also the Gay Raven's very intentional with their work, so I was kind of just using their stuff as like a platform almost to like kind of talk about it. It isn't as magic lets him see, because you put see in quotes the whole time, more that allows him to detect the currents and the ambient magic around him. Ooh, map out the landscape through that. Yes. Thomas, writing all the rights. Yes. Perfect. Well, I am really thankful that everyone came and was supportive, and like this has been really exciting. I'm really sorry about the commercials, and at the same time I'm excited about the commercials, so I'll figure out a way to kind of lump them together. But thank you for being here. Also, I want to see if I can make this stop. Oh no. Hold on, I can. Huh! Is it gonna work? Did it work? It didn't work. Oh, it did. It did. Okay, I paused it. I kind of wish there was a way I could just like kind of click the thing, but I can't. I have to make it. Very cool. Thank you so much. I am so excited, and I'm like super pumped that I get to do this, and I'm very excited for this learning curve, even though it's been a little rough sometimes, so I appreciate your patience. I said out loud, yes, it paused, and it said, oh my god, I'm dumb. I did the same thing. Like, I'm like, is it pausing? Is it pausing? And I'm asking when I can just like use my eyes, and you guys are answering back with your voice. It's so funny. Yeah. So very cool. Well, thank you so much, and I will talk to you soon, and thank you for joining me and following and stuff. Whenever I usually say bye out loud at the end of both this and Monday streams. That's so sweet. Also, Kachoo, this is your time. He's just flat on the ground. Come here. Do you want to say goodbye? Kachoo, come here. If I snap, he listens. Oh no, now Cranberry's joining. I'm sorry, Cran. I don't want to hold you. You're too sharp. You're too sharp and flingy and bitey and twitchy. Yeah. Splachoo. Deflated Kachoo. Splachoo is so funny. Kachoo. Hi. He's so happy to be here, even though he doesn't look like it. I'm really trying to make him lick. I used to be able to scratch his armpit. Yeah. He'll lick. Maybe that could be one of the things, is I'll make Kachoo, like, I'll scratch his armpits and he'll lick. Well, bye, everyone. Thank you so much. Bye. Happy writing if you continue.